There were many great battles. Earth and her partners in the Alliance of Free Stars. Oh, shit. Against the evil Ur-Quan and its hierarchy of battle thralls. And the Ur-Quan were winning. Thanks for the spin, Operation Streaming Fist. Meanwhile, on the edge of the known frontier, an amazing discovery was made. So there is voiceover, but just not for the intro, unfortunately. Far beneath the surface of an unexplored alien world. A huge underground city. Filled with the technological wonders of an advanced alien race, the Precursors. Star Control 2 is up, Operation Streaming Fist. Who vanished 1,000 centuries ago. But then, the main Ur-Quan fleet broke through the Alliance's defensive line, isolating the planet, stranding the scientists 100 light years away from Earth. And by the way, we're one of the scientists here. They've waited, hopefully, for a rescue vessel. Which never came. "20 years have passed. We, the survivors of the research mission, have colonized this world. We continued our investigation of the underground city. And we have discovered its purpose. It's a factory. A factory for building starships." Definitely Scarface. They kind of race through the intro. But there aren't enough materials to make a complete vessel. Although to be fair, back then, this wasn't racing through. This was normal speed. We can finish only the skeleton of one starship. It's a big-ass starship. But that must be enough. Because you must captain the vessel. And return to Earth. To travel the great distance, you must push through into hyperspace. So this picture's a bit weird, but like on the left is normal space, on the right is hyperspace, and it warps things. Find out what has happened over these many years. Tell Earth of our plight. And if the war with the Ur-Quan still rages. They got stranded, yada yada yada, and now they have starships. Fight for Earth and the Alliance as well as you can. A big part of it is just finding out what the hell's going on, too. Because, like, a lot's happened since, well, in those 20 years. This is our solar system, too, Sol.
Attention, interloper. Heed this recorded message. This drone vessel speaks with the voice and authority of Ur-Quan. You are trespassing within Ur-Quan space. This world, Earth, may not be approached for any reason, nor will hostilities against our orbital platform be tolerated. In addition, your ship does not respond to standard hierarchy identification
Yeah, you don't want to mess with the
transmissions, and is therefore deemed to be independent. This is not permissible. Only subservience shall be tolerated. This drone now leaves to inform the Ur-Quan of your transgressions. You are commanded to remain here and await
No worries
the
about
arrival of the Ur-Quan.
I should have alert command.
Disobedience will be punished.
Nah, I don't have alert command. You know...
Now, as soon as our engineers can refit the energy cores, that's much better. Power ratings are climbing. Life support is coming back into the green. Deep radar systems and sensors are now online, and I can scan your vessel. What the hell kind of ship is that? Just who are you, Captain? I'm sure the experience was disturbing. Captain, listen closely. Long-range sensors show a ship closing on this station fast. Our computer identifies it as Ilrath, Avenger class. I think you've got a fight on your hands, Captain. Your best bet is to wait until you have point-blank range. Captain, it's jamming our signal.
So, I just realized something.
By the fetid breath of
I
the
should have saved.
Kazan, a human and an alien starship. How fascinating. When I intercepted that Ur-Quan drone and learned that an unidentified starship had approached Earth, I never expected to find such a remarkable vehicle in the hands of a human. Humans are prey animals, weak and helpless. But here is a human in an armed starship, and therefore in direct violation of the oath of fealty. I am sure our masters, the Ur-Quan, will punish Earth most severely for this treachery when I present them with the twisted wreckage of your ship and your many charred corpses.
Okay, that was really easy. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy.
Sight, Captain. I haven't seen an Avenger blown away like that since the battle in Draco. I guess you've shown that you can handle yourself in battle, Captain. So my last reservation about helping you has been dissolved. I will commit this station to helping free Earth and defeat the Ur-Quan.
Oh, hey,
we may get our atoms
you.
rearranged in the process, but by God, Captain, we're going to try. So the obvious first step is to get the precursor equipment and software over here so that we can make it work with our ship repair fabricators. But then what, Captain?
It's closer than Jupiter. Saturn's closer than Jupiter? Yeah, we should check that. I wonder if they got their... Surely they must not have gotten their distance wrong. Now, this is interesting. There's a little star thing there. There's an energy signature. So there's an energy signature on Pluto. There's also some purple stuff. Some purple resource stuff. And purple resource stuff is good eating. So we definitely want that. Because that's worth the most resource units. Sao crystals. So each of the different resource categories doesn't just have one name either. Like there's several different purple elements, several different radioactive elements, several different, whatevers. And they're all worth different amounts, but Oh, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I didn't know you could make a fire farting cardboard cowboy thing. Mayday from surface. We have come under fire from an alien vessel we found hiding on the surface of Pluto. Captain, they killed Kowalski, Fritz, Chin, O'Donnell, Luigi, and all three of the Lieberman triplets. We have returned fire, but our stunner can't penetrate the ship's hull armor. Yeah, we've only got 4 crew left on our lander there. We are initiating emergency launch procedures.
Attention, a big, mean, hostile alien vessel
hovering
overhead in an obvious attack posture. This is Spotty Captain Whistle. I know you are going to torture me, so let's just get this over with right now.
I love these guys.
The coordinates of my homeworld, Spatewa, are 241.6 by 300.
And he's giving us the coordinates to his homeworld.
And the ultra-secret
That's actually really important. I may put that in chat.
By me and several billion other Spotty is Happy Muffy Duffy.
Also, that's important
Sorry
too,
about
because that's their
little
password.
mistake with your landing vehicle. I was so startled when it approached my vessel in a threatening manner that my automated defense systems fired on it when it got too close. I hope nobody got hurt.
So I think we should ask him to join us.
Happy days and jubilation! I discard all prejudice and hesitations and accept and celebrate your offer of protection and your undying commitment to my well-being. I must wax melancholy for just a moment, though, and make sure you understand that any other spaceships we meet at large in the galaxy are not going to be quite so responsive to your friendly gestures as myself, since they bear more heavily the yoke of Ur-Quan enslavement and are also apt to talk themselves out of allying with a totally unknown alien, which I, having been left here alone, cannot do. Welcome me aboard, Captain.
So he makes a good point, though. His fellow Spathy may not be as easy to deal with. But we also have his ship there. And the Spathy Eluder, according to the Starbase captain, is one of the better ships. Its tactic is it's basically fast and easily maneuverable, and it shoots a rocket out of its rear end. So as it's escaping, that's the only way it can attack. But it's pretty effective. So I'm gonna unload some resources here. Actually, before I do that, let's check the star map real quick. So, oh, that's handy. I guess since he told us the coordinates of the Spathy homeworld, we actually have their location. We also know where the Ilrath are from, because the Ilrath mentioned their home system as well. So, we can zoom in. In fact, we can zoom in twice? Yeah, twice. So we're at the glowy bit here, off to the right. So I basically locked in our destination as Gamma Centauri. We do have to fly out of the solar system. So it goes. And then we get the cool travel music, because hyperspace... So as soon as we leave the solar system, we enter hyperspace. Now the problem is, other things can enter hyperspace, other ships can, and can attack us. Hopefully they won't, and we can just sort of mind our own business. Yeah, the soundtrack is excellent in this game. So we don't actually know how many planets each system has. I mean, there's like cheat guides online and stuff like that, but the star map doesn't tell us that. We just kind of have to check them out ourselves. Oh shit! I just realized something. I didn't. Well, I can deal with that, but I didn't add crew to the ship. I also didn't save. That could be a very bad idea. Okay, let's talk to these guys. They want to talk.
I am Trademaster Greenish, in command of the Malnorme starship, inevitably successful in all circumstances. I bid you a formal welcome, Captain. Though we Malnorme have just recently arrived in this region of space, we have long desired to make contact with your species and look forward to an extended, profitable relationship.
Literally burn through your crew. Yeah, definitely. So these guys seem nice. The Melnorme with a fancy starship name. Their starship is the inevitably successful in all circumstances. We come in peace, representing the Empire of Adkagem. I don't know how well they'll take that, but whatever.
Even before our first meeting, we knew of you, Captain. though your struggle to free Earth shall be a long and difficult challenge, fraught with great danger and mystery, we have great confidence in you and your abilities.
So they're a bit creepy, because they already know a lot about us. Exactly, Dan. We have no money, so...
Credits to purchase our trade items. To earn credits, you must sell us the items we desire, which are biological data on alien life forms, and the coordinates of certain strange worlds whose radiant energies defy all scanners, producing a rainbow-like.
So, the main source of
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
the main source of information for them is the biological data. Rainbow worlds are very rare. They're scattered around the universe here, or the galaxy here. But yeah, finding them is difficult. And you can't, like, for instance, this could be a rainbow world. It's not. But you don't know if it's a rainbow world until you scan it. I don't think there's a way to tell from orbit that it is. So this thing has class 6 tectonics. Again, especially given how low our crew are, I don't think that's a good place to visit. But just for shits and grins, let's see if I can land here. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, never mind. Not going there. Just burning a little bit of fuel. And then you navigate to it. Got it. Are all your uniforms red? They should be. They should be. Azure world. Ooh! We have life. Heart-wrenching. Yeah, my specialty. Send him in. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, definitely post pictures of the beach on the Discord. Okay, so there's some resources, but the green things are life. Now, the thing about life is sometimes it's like a tree, and sometimes it's like a happy little thing that wants to be friendly and it doesn't hurt you. And sometimes it's like a thing that's all teeth and tentacles and wants to destroy you. All life is like able to be captured and sold as information to the Melnorm or Melnorme. But yeah. Let's tread carefully. The clue usually is that if it's moving, it's an animal. Some plants move, but most plants don't. Ow, that's bad. So these are all animals, because we see them moving around. You can't see them moving around from space, but you can see them moving around on the ground. Oh yeah, it's like a little funky thing. So we probably don't want to go rubbing up on it. Ow. We also have to avoid the tectonics. And these guys take a lot of hits. They also are pissed off now, and are gonna follow me around until I deal with them. And we found a friend in a third guy too, so... Oh, and we can't shoot through tectonics either, which is a bit annoying. Oh, apparently none of them like me now. Which makes sense, because I'm, like, shooting at their friends, so... And I don't want them to touch me, because that would probably be bad. Okay. So these little thingers are the, like, information we acquired. Ow. That's what makes this tricky, because, like, you don't want to hang out on a planet too long if there's... things like that trying to kill you. But also going back and forth a lot wastes a lot of fuel. I mean, this planet isn't so bad, right? That was perfectly timed. This planet isn't so bad, and then I blow up. And guess what? Not only did I lose all my crew, I lost the lander, and I lost all the information that I had. I was a dumbass. I should not have done that. And now I'm really kind of screwed on crew, too. Yeah, I can't even... Oh, man. Alright, well, here. That was really bad. That was really, really bad that we lost the biological information. And the lander. But yeah. I'm still going back, though, because, like, this planet isn't that bad compared to most. I just have to be really, really careful. I think we got all the little trash can people. That's what they look... There's just this little funky thing. And that little funky thing, a bubble vine, got us a little bit of information, but not much. But there might be reasons why we want to do that. Ah, fuck. We may not have enough fuel to get back home. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close. I should have paid more attention to that. I mean, I knew we were pretty low anyway. If I wouldn't have gone to those planets and scanned them, we probably would have had enough fuel. But we'll see. Hopefully the ship doesn't slow down. Hopefully we go through the little hole here. Yeah, we have 0 fuel according to the yes, it says out of fuel. Holy shit, I cut that as close as I could possibly cut it. So the goal of the game, though, is to overthrow the Ur-Quan, right? They currently have enslaved all of this, well, maybe not all, but most of the sentient races of the previous alliance, including Earth. So we need to deal with the Ur-Quan. And to deal with the Ur-Quan, we need to make friends and influence people, and basically build an armada of ships to attack the Ur-Quan and hopefully regain our freedom and the freedom of lots of other worlds in the systems around. Time to expand crew for some space. Yeah, we definitely need to get crew. Get more crew we can harvest. Yeah, well, I mean, 2155 was a lot farther away in 1992 than it is now, but still. And we haven't seen what the Earth looks like. I'm not exactly sure that we can see what the Earth looks like, but in talking with the Starbase commander, and also in talking with the Spathi, we know that when the Ur-Quan conquered Earth, and Earth decided to go behind the slave shield, one of the things they did was destroy pretty much everything on Earth. Because the idea is, if you decide to be enslaved in the shield and not fight for the Ur-Quan, then they put you back to the Stone Age. They definitely take all your technology and pretty much decimate your planet. They don't kill all of your people, but they make a pretty big dent in your populace too. But that could be better than, like, having to fight for them, because then you have to go fight and die whenever they tell you to. And they also don't give you cool technology to do it. They have cool technology, but you have to keep your own technology. So, like, going around in Earth vessels fighting for them probably would have been a bad idea for Earth. So, yeah, there's lots of objectives that we find out as we fly around, too. Exactly, it's kind of like Fallout. It's very much... Well, I mean, it's the precursor to open world games. It's one of the precursors to open world games, right? Because back then, there really weren't open world games. But this is as close as you can get with the technology they had back then. And it feels big, right?
Good to see you again, Captain. I
Hello,
have some
Starbase
information I
Commander.
think you should hear.
Oh,
We are being bathed in a broad beam hyperwave transmission from the direction of the Rigel star system. Due to the broadcast wide dispersion, we cannot discern its content.
so this is something too. As I said, time is passing. As time passes, things happen. Also, things happen based on the interactions that you take with other races. So, if you go pick a fight with somebody that you maybe didn't have to, sometimes you'll go back to the starbase and find out that, you know, they've been attacking the starbase or whatever. So, actions have consequences. And sometimes they aren't always obvious. So this was just a random event. Apparently something's happening in Rigel, in the Rigel system, and it would probably behoove us to go check out Rigel and see what's going on there. While we can go anywhere and do anything,
Try to avoid getting gruesomely killed, Captain.
try to avoid getting gruesomely killed. See, he's been paying attention to what I've been up to. So we definitely need to go to the shipyard and get crew. That was the mistake I made before. Look at all the little dots I'm putting on the ship, and look at how much it's costing. Okay, so we've got 50 crew. We may want to add another crew module just because, just because. And we're gonna put crew on all these ships. Now, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I thought this. So we can't build any more Spathy ships because we haven't contacted their homeworld and got the blueprints. Like Fliffo on Pluto there that we sort of rescued, I guess. He's our friend, but he can't help us build more ships. And also we need to have more Spathy to pilot them. If we did have more ships anyway. But we could have more Earth cruisers, which maybe isn't a bad idea. So I think we need to have another fuel module. I don't think it really matters where we put it, but having more fuel would be good. I think it probably wouldn't suck to have another crew pod. Notice that I'm putting the crew pods between the fuel. because I care about the crew so much. No, actually it just kind of happened that way. So, more storage bays probably wouldn't suck. We have enough resources that we could consider maybe having more weaponry and a dynamo unit to power it with. You can only put weapons in certain spots too. These cyan spots are the weapon spots, the ion bolt gun. I honestly don't think we should be doing battle with with anybody yet. So I think we're better off trying to stay the hell away from fights, and maybe putting more storage. I mean, at this point, maybe I should have 3 fuel, because why not? 3 fuel tanks. I'll need to fill it up, which I'll go back here to do. Or no, I don't go back here to do. That's people. This is fuel. There we go. Also, the top view there shows the fuel filling up too, as well as the number in them. So now we got 160 fuel. That's better than the 60. Was it 60? That doesn't make any sense because it should have been divisible by 3. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's better than what we had before. We can go farther. I'm actually gonna go for the get another lander because I already lost one, and maybe thrusters, so that we have some hope. I'm gonna balance these out. I don't know if it matters, but just visually, I think it looks better if we've got them laid out. So now we've got 157 resource units. That's not much for anything, but I think we're set up to go on a good supply run.